Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore live show on a wonderful Sunday night. It's episode 320, and of course, it is your nerd Chicano here to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday.
Sunday. We're here to discuss the Bears season 2, and of course, we also have another person's joining us today. Very special person. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but Luis is also here to join us.
Chef, what the fuck? Someone please get off my expo. Jesus fucking Christ. Someone also give me a fucking marker that works. Okay.
Calm the fuck down, Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay.
Where's Remy?
We need 23 chickens, 23 fries, 22 Popeyes. Oh, that's the Tim fucking.
No, that's when they left the fucking printer on. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Are you fucking with me right now, Chef? Are you fucking with me? Please tell me you're fucking with me. What's up, y'all?
Need some gabagool?
Oh my god, man! I knew this motherfucker was gonna come in chef in chef cosplay.
Oh, chef cosplay, bro.
Yeah,
I had to. I had the aprons. I was like, why not?
This man is looking like Carmi, that's for sure.
Yeah. You know what, right. Luis? I'm gonna need one of those for the 31st.
What, an apron?
You're just gonna go as a fucking.
It's Carmi, bro.
Oh, that actually, yeah, that works.
Yeah,
it's blue. It's supposed to be blue.
Yeah,
but I don't have blue. I just had black because that's my style. But
yeah. What's going on, Luis? Thank you for joining us today. We missed you last week. Brad also had some words for you last week.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I had work and I needed money.
Oh, okay.
It's
that simple. Honestly, it's that simple.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
I can't hate on that. It's that simple.
I need it like to the point where I cannot. Even for my own shit, I did not post anything last week because I needed money.
Yeah.
So
I was ready to do this to you, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. No. I had as much as I wanted to be on both episodes, but I mean, shit, y'all didn't wait for me for John Wick, so I don't. That's all y'all.
Yeah, that's Brad. Brad didn't want to wait till 9:30, bro.
Man, I was tired. Fucking old. I'm tired. I work with children.
My head, man. Shaking my head.
Work with children. Brad's like fucking Patreon can't come soon enough.
but yeah, you know, speaking of Patreon, why don't y'all viewers out there go and join our Patreon?
Yeah, where we rant about work, where we can rant about work.
And then Stacy likes to post on there, so
yeah.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that man.
So, Luis, when we go and play video games again?
I was gonna say I wanted to play Deceit, a free game. It's like Among Us, but like scary. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Just someone's an imposter and they're a monster. Their whole goal is to kill everyone. So
is that on the computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on Steam.
Okay.
And then I think there might be another one that's also like free to play that's co-op, but I have to. I just saved a bunch. Like my entire desktop is full of Halloween stuff for my YouTube channel, of like games, and I've been hesitant to play and to pre-record solely because I don't like scary shit.
I'm down to play.
That one's gonna be more fun because it's gonna be a group thing.
Yeah, we need to get something going again.
Yeah. Aside from that, I'm down to play any other type of fucking game after October. Right now, I'm just like, I mean, we can play whatever this week, but I won't post it until.
I think Raul froze.
Yeah, Raul's gone. That man.
that man was like, oh, I gotta socialize. Fuck this.
Oh, there you go.
Bro, every fucking time I open, how many goddamn updates is Fortnite gonna need, bro?
Hey, Pixelated.
Oh my god, bro.
Why are you updating Fortnite?
I need to turn off these automatic updates, bro.
Yeah, turn automatic updates off because fuck. We have no time to waste, Chef. Come on.
Order.
Every second counts, dog.
Behind you, Chef. Behind you.
I need to figure out how to turn this shit off, bro. Every single time.
Now.
I'm just trying to open my Epic so I can see what's free so I can claim that shit.
Oh, this week is some bangers.
Yeah.
Well, I played the one of the free games. It was good probably for the time, but it was a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I mean,
I'll probably make it a video, but fucking horror. I got Five Nights at
Hor-
Freddy's
hor-
VR, so I know I'm
Ooh,
gonna post
yeah.
that during.
Horror in VR though just sounds so like
It's fucking
ugh.
demented, and
Ugh.
unless you're, I mean, probably the goth mommies enjoy a little horror VR, but me, I'm a little bitch when it comes to that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fight, but it's a PC game where you can't fight. So
What people don't see is I have stairs. I have like 3 sets of stairs right there.
well, you can set your boundaries of when you start seeing.
It don't
the
matter,
game.
man. Like I'm gonna go just
You set it to a fucking square. It's like, oh, this game suddenly turned into my room layout. I wonder if I can go down these stairs.
Yeah. But Brad, what's up? How you been? With these 2 days that we
I
haven't
haven't
seen
done
you?
it. Like so I came back from like that 5-hour drive that I did. I didn't
To
do
where?
shit
What the fuck?
yesterday. I just watched shows. So I got caught up on Gen V. When's the newest episode drop for that?
It's every week. Yeah, it's just
Every
once every
Wednesday?
week. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I caught up on that shit. That shit's fucking hilarious.
I'm
That's
gonna
all I
binge
gotta
watch
say.
on it once I get all the episodes out. I thought Goosebumps was out. That's one show that I saw on Hulu with Justin Long in it. It's pretty decent, but apparently they're doing the whole like release an episode after the first initial couple, and I was like, oh, cool, it's only 6 episodes. And no, it left me on a cliffhanger, and I'm kind of pissed.
I mean,
But
I also watched. Speaking of cliffhangers, Spider-Man Across the Universe. So I finally got to that, and
Across the
then
universe.
Across the universe, I was like, is that a game? Across the Spider-Verse? Sure, get
whatever.
The
Across
fucking
Universe.
musical, Brad?
Yeah,
it right.
sure.
That musical.
The fucking Beatles music?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
you
the
thought about
strawberries.
that?
Anyways, Across the Spider-Verse. My bad.
Mhm.
But that also left me feeling like when
Like,
you watch
fuck.
a TikTok and it's like go to this other video. It's like fuck y'all.
Doom Part
Yeah.
1 all over again, huh, Brad?
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Nah, bro, they did us dirty with that one because that was
Yeah.
a massive
And it was
cliffhanger,
good.
bro.
It was good, and it's just like
It's
to be
so good. I
continued,
want to
and I'm like,
recreate it in live action just for fun, bro. Because that thrilling of my Earth 42 miles and like my name is Miles Morales, and I was like,
how
they gave him the accent. They gave him.
you
a
know how
Spanish
difficult that would be to recreate just with all of those Spider-Man? I feel like that would take a lot.
Well, I'm not talking about the whole Spider-Man. I'm just talking about like when he's captured in Uncle Aaron or in that universe is Uncle
Oh, okay,
Aaron's.
yeah.
Yeah, just that ambiance. No, the fucking recreating
yeah.
Spider Society. Nah,
Dude, I got told Luis, that movie, one of the best things ever is that it makes you forget that this is a 2-parter. So when you
It
get
does.
to the end, you're like, fuck,
like,
I forgot this
forgot,
shit is a
yeah.
2-parter.
I didn't even know it was a 2-parter. That's the issue.
I knew, but I was
Yeah.
like, I thought it was gonna be one of those where it's like not an actual definition of cliffhanger. But yeah, no,
It was good though. So
They're adding
in
it to
any
Netflix
sense,
on the
even if it's a
31st.
2-parter, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Also,
I
yeah,
also watched
Brad, man, good. You sent it to me at 1:20, bro, and I wake up at 1:20, 1:22. I didn't even see your message, and I was like, you know what? I'm turning my computer off. I don't give a fuck if this ends. I'm fucking dying.
yeah, I
with you.
finished. Yeah, I completed.
Uh,
But I did watch Black Swan as well. So we got that review
Okay.
coming up tomorrow.
all right,
Yeah.
I have not watched that.
Oh,
You might really want to watch this.
The ballerina one with Miss Padme.
It's
Okay.
okay. It's a little more than the ballerina one. It's something.
Everyone talks about it.
There's just a specific reason you should probably watch that movie for.
I
Sexy
mean, not
time?
only like that specific reason for sure, but there's more to
Well,
that
we get,
movie that I was surprised about.
What's her name? We get
Mia Kunis.
Is it Mia Kunis? I thought it was who's Padme? What's her name? I forget.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie
She's in that
Portman.
movie
Yeah,
too.
both-
Yes, Mila
both.
Kunis
Oh.
and Natalie Portman are in.
Oh,
that film.
okay. So
Uh-huh.
Mila Kunis is the one that has a sexy
Yeah.
time scene. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's enough.
Yeah.
I can just search
And
it up.
also
That scene's friendly.
what the Stranger Things actress.
The kids or the adults?
No, the kids were fucking like 2 years old when
Yeah,
they
no,
were
Yeah,
the
like,
'cause I'm like-
adult.
What's her name?
Ah,
Winona.
yeah,
Winona
Winona
Ryder.
Ryder. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I saw it.
But yeah, you watch a good amount of shit, Brad. Good,
Yeah, I
man.
did.
I told you about Gen V, bro. That shit's fucking
If
hilarious,
you
bro.
Yeah,
want
I
shows,
binged the shit out of that.
Upload season 3 just come out. I saw the
Yeah.
notification when I clicked Amazon Prime, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's right."
2 episodes
And
dropped.
yeah,
Yep.
2 episodes. I might actually have to watch that because I waited 2.5 years, bro.
Yep.
That show's been out where they left it on a cliffhanger
And
for a
that
minute.
I also watched I think 2 episodes of Reservation Dogs from season 2.
Oh,
I'm trying to catch up. So
dude,
so I was like it kept up with that first season so far. It's
yeah,
funny as hell.
it's
Yeah.
sad as shit though.
Yeah, that
I was
like
gonna watch it yesterday, like start season 3 because I already finished season 2 when it came out. But I was knocked out yesterday after Killers of a Flower Moon. I was like, fuck.
yeah, I got to the grandmother part in season 2 so far. So
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like taking
Well-
advantage as a mental grandmother. Schizophrenic.
What's up with you, Luis? What have you been up to?
Nothing. Just watch Scream 4 today because I want to watch something like scary or thriller for the holiday season, but nobody has any good shit.
if you we have a commentary coming up on Tuesday, Ro? Is it Tuesday?
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. So we're gonna be doing 1987,
Pinhead. Yeah.
1987 I think.
Yeah.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Bro,
The
you got the
Pinhead.
Zoom recorder, right? My 4-prong one.
Yeah, I do.
We're at a point where we can connect that USB and just watch it like us two in one room with the camera just on the TV without needing that's that. But I'll probably see what's up depending on how much this motherfucker sends me on my paycheck tomorrow because he owes me money that he said Mondays when he gets money. Mondays when I'm texting early morning. Hey, big dog, you got my money? I want my
Yeah.
fucking money,
I'm
man.
not the one, by the way, Brad.
No,
You didn't
it's
send
not
me-
Ro. It's not
Louis
Ro.
turned into Stewie over here.
Oh, I'm most
My
definitely
money,
that
man.
type. I have no embarrassment when it comes to telling
Dude, you
people
told
I
you-
want my
you
fucking
know
let's
what, we're
money.
not
let's
gonna
be
do
real
that
here
after
though.
this.
Like pay when you owe someone, pay.
Not just that, when you hire people for a job that
Yes.
you already established a certain amount of money, you better have that money by the end of the job. I'm not waiting.
I can see when sometimes people don't like pay their utility company because it's just like, okay, so it was $100 last week, and now it's $400 this week.
Something's up. Yeah,
Something's up.
That's fine. No, I'm talking about like you hired someone to help you manual labor, film crew stuff to fix something or to film something for you, take pictures of you, whatever.
Yeah. Pay your artists, pay your people.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, this ain't a service call. You're not refining diamonds. We're not out here waiting for the cops to die down. It's like, pay me my money. Anyways.
Yeah, man. Shit's crazy, bro. And that's because, I ain't going to really speak on it much, but he's been pushing this day for a bit.
It's been about a month and a half since he was, and it's originally just $50, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should probably get into the Bear season 2 because we're already 15 minutes in.
Well, actually, do we have any news or anything?
No news. I was going to say, I've been watching a fuck ton of shit too. Everything that I have backed up from my log for reviews. And then I started Wrestlers on Netflix, which is like a docu-series.
Is that the Stephen Amell? Oh, okay. I was like,
no, Heels. Heels is on Stars, and I'm not paying money for Stars.
No, no one's paying. Who pays for Stars?
Yeah, but
Who pays
yeah,
for
man.
Cinemax?
But
Max Plus,
what's it called? I started watching it. I'm like on episode 4 already or 5. I think 5. I can't. It's a docu-series about the wrestlers at Ohio Valley Wrestling, which is like a old territorial company that was used as the developmental for WWE back in the day, where Cena, Randy Orton, everybody came out of that company.
No,
cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool docu-series. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. And it just started that.
Is that just ECW, where Vince
No.
stole all the people?
No. Yeah, and I started Upload season 3 too. Yeah, I started that. Watched the first 2 episodes. So far, so good. I like these 2 episodes. Okay. Nothing extraordinary. Eddie's kind of wonky, man. Eddie's kind of wonky, and I noticed it. I was like, "What the fuck?" But I do like the what's it called, like getting to see these characters again and getting to see the show again because I
need to
really
see
like this.
Robbie Amell, man. He's one of the better Amell brothers. He hasn't done anything bad so far. He's funny.
That's a
He
different type
fits
of wrestler.
That's the softcore wrestlers.
Yeah,
It's not even softcore. It's our old schools. Color
Old
Max or whatever the fuck.
Hey man, hey man.
Getting them, man. That's what
We're
Brad
talking about
grew
my
up on.
childhood. What are you talking about?
In the
What-
70s?
No.
No, Skin and Max is like the 90s,
We're
early
talking about the
2000s.
90s.
No, I'm
and it
talking
used
about
to
the
be-
one before that.
So
Oh,
and
Other
you
Max.
guys are probably too young, but there used to be the pay-per-view channels, and they would like fucking
Yeah. You can see
fuzz.
the title
yeah, and yeah, you
Yeah.
would have to you could see stuff a
to
little
entice
bit.
you to buy it. Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm familiar. I
Okay.
hovered over them. I
Yeah,
hovered
bro,
over
like
them
this,
back in the
like
day.
right now on Steam, I'm trying to look for the game that Luis told me about, and I've got here Porno Empire 18 plus. Is that that's what you're talking about, right? Yeah.
That's
What
a
the
that's
fuck
a
is this
for
shit?
you page of class, bro.
Are we going to the porn core? Is that
No,
what we're doing now?
not. No, we're not.
Shit,
But,
I'll do it. OnlyFans, that'll actually pay us.
Yeah, yeah, but
We just review porn on OnlyFans.
Hey, there's a market out there.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't tell you, Brad, that
Yeah, this
I
is
had
great
this like
Dutch-
big
Dutch.
idea. I had this big idea of buying all these old 60s and 70s sexploitation movies and reviewing them on OnlyFans.
There's people that review OnlyFans makers, so I mean, why
I
not?
mean-
There's people that might be like, "Hey, should I get this R-rated movie that isn't really R-rated? It's just of the times."
Should I see this NC-17 that really wasn't all that bad back in the day?
Yeah. Shit, get American Pie on there. Might as well be an NC-17. Like, especially the spin-offs. Them shits are crazy. What do
Look,
you-
nonetheless, let's get this shit going
It
because
happens
we
at
got a
band
lot
camp,
to talk
stays at
about.
band camp, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get this shit going.
Go
man.
for it.
Without further ado, if you have not watched The Bear season 2, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen The Bear season 2, go ahead and stay. Either way, how any of that goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those fuckers didn't have any fucking business making me cry by using fucking what's it called, Pearl Jam Comeback. That's
are
the
you talking
one
about?
that's the one Pearl Jam song that really makes me cry now because it reminds me about my mom and my grandma, bro. Like that fucking song when Sydney and Carmi are having that really fucking intense conversation
Under the
when
table?
under the table, and Pearl Jam's Comeback is playing the whole
Oh,
fucking
I need to
song. By the
rewatch that
way,
because I wasn't paying attention to the song. I was just in the vibes.
yeah, I was hearing the whole thing, bro, and I was like, "Are these fuckers playing the whole song?" It fucking played the whole goddamn song.
Hey,
God
they got the money for a
damn.
second season because this season, bro.
Yeah.
More than likely, probably Pearl Jam was a fan.
I wish. I hope.
Because
Yeah,
Pearl Jam doesn't. I think they gave Kevin Smith a song one time, but they don't.
yeah,
often.
they give him for Clerks 4. Was
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
I think probably was it the death scene? I think it was the death scene.
no, it was the yeah, but
I
I
need to
can't remember what
rewatch
song
this
it
scene.
was. I
Yeah.
can't remember what song it is, but yeah. Nonetheless, this fucking season makes me cry with that fucking song.
This
And,
season is fucking the spectacular masterclass
This-
on
this-
just
Well, Luis, let's go
narrative
to you
filmmaking.
first. Let's go to you
Yeah.
first,
All
Luis.
right,
your-
season one,
initial-
real quick. My
God damn.
initial thoughts on
Big
season
chef.
1, season 2. Season 1, I loved it. It's a great introduction to the show. Season 2, an even better reclusion of just the entire. I wouldn't call it franchise, just the entire story of what we're seeing, right? Kind of like the successing of like Shrek was good, but Shrek 2. That's the one. That's how I feel about season 2. I liked it. I loved it. That shit. I loved it so much. I made a short film inspired by season 2, episode 4, which will be out whenever I fucking get into the editing bay and continue editing. But yeah, I love season 2, man. That shit is great. There's so much I want to talk about.
Brad.
So if you want to know my thoughts on season 1, you can go check out the previous episode.
Yeah. I
Damn
wasn't there. That's why I did mine.
But season 2, I actually, and I told her all of this. I'm like, I think season 2 is completely different from season 1. It has a
Oh,
different tone
100%.
to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it has a different, more intense, dramatic tone to it, and I absolutely love this season. I think it's one of the best things I've seen for television in a long
Yeah.
time.
It's a
And that
yeah.
episode 6, the whole Christmas, might be
Oh,
one
the
of the
longest
best.
one too.
Might be one of the best episodes ever put on TV.
It's great.
Yeah.
Do we
So
classify it as TV though? Because it's like serious streaming service technically.
It is TV.
we
Well,
still call it television.
that is
So
true. TV show. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that episode was good.
But I absolutely just loved season 2 of The Bear.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Fucking great. What about you, Ro? What you doing over?
Yesterday I watched Killers of the Flower Moon,
Mm-hmm.
and I will tell you all what's it called. I thought, I was like, okay, if there's one movie that will probably take that 5 star, it's probably gonna be this one. But it didn't. And this season of The Bear remains my only 5 star of 2023.
You don't
N-
separate it from like movies and TV show, like
No
it's pages on.
movies, no movies has gotten a 5 star yet this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, because so you're just saying like
Like
in
in
five
general, film
stars.
and
In general,
TV
and
show.
everything.
Got
In
you.
film and TV, so far, the only thing that has gotten a 5 star this year has been The Bear season 2. I think The Bear season 2 improves upon everything that I had a problem with in season 1. I felt in
Mm.
season 1 it becomes a little bit redundant, and I said if we could only have like maybe 2 extra episodes in there, or like just to really kind of even out the fluff a little bit and kind of let things kind of sit a little more, and kind of you get to digest it a little more.
You you let the stock reduce.
Yeah, and they fucking did it in this one.
Well,
They fucking did
100%.
it here. They did an incredible job with making the story stick more, but also having more time to digest what you're trying to consume here.
I think that's one of the things that if I were with you talking in season one, that episode, I would say that season one is more like you said. It can feel redundant, but that's because it focuses on Carmi and this like tragedy of his brother passing and then everyone
Yeah.
just being around them, right? Season two, that one we tell in a diverse story of they're all family. They're not just someone that worked with his brother that are now working with him, right? They've always been family, and after the tragedy, they all kind of like still feel lost in a way. And we learned that where everyone kind of finds their own thing. With Mamita, she went to the cooking school with old dude that had trauma and shit. Sydney, she's essentially being the not just sous chef but like head chef of the whole building of the restaurants. Carmi is a little bit more like chill. Well, not chill, but
Well, he was chill at the end of the
he's more
That's one way to
reliable
put it.
now. He's like letting himself be like, okay, these guys, I'm trusting them. All right. I forgot his name. Fuck, and
Richie.
I love him. Not
Oh,
Rich. Well, yeah,
it
Richie.
was.
Fucking
Ri-
Richie's
Ri-
episode.
Yeah, Richie fucking just blooms.
That
in this
that's
season.
masterclass on character development.
That man is king of front house. That man fucking owns that.
He owns that. That's his personality type. He figured out what he loved, especially after all the shit that he's going through with his daughter and like
Yeah.
feeling lost in a way. And you can tell like
He found purpose.
he found purpose. Yeah,
that's literally
yeah.
one of the episodes called.
Yeah, and I think if it wasn't for John Berthel's fucking for him offing himself, Richie probably would have been the type. If we were to speak like this is real life, right? Um, that senseless purpose of life kind of drives people, especially when Richie was clearly kind of depressed and was masking it as like anger and like annoyance and shit. Of like maybe Richie would have been the one that kind of passed away in another universe, right?
Yeah.
But that episode was great. And then the one where we went to the Sweetland, no, not Sweetland, fucking Switzerland,
Rachel?
Rachel. Was it Switzerland or Denmark?
No, it wasn't Sweden. It was wasn't it
Was
like
it Amsterdam? It was
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Okay, so like that one was as well as like getting to know a person that
That
has
Marcus,
issues. Yeah, Marcus that has issues and stuff, but like is open to learning and kind of also finding his purpose and like pastries and shit.
which
That,
I think is great about this whole season, is all these
mm-hmm,
characters. You see this
mm-hmm.
kind of growth for most of
Yeah,
them. I
Yeah.
think the issue being is you have Carmi who's on a whole different. He's trying to find what he wants.
yeah, he's
I
trying to
mean,
find footing on
yeah.
whether I think it's more of like he's trying to find if he actually belongs
Or
or if
I was
he's
thinking
right.
like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
balance. He's trying to find a
yeah.
balance between family and like, you know, cooking, and he's not doing it.
Yeah, well, his family's fucking fucked up. His mom
Yeah.
is,
And I was
and
gonna
his
That whole
say,
sister.
and
Christmas
I was
scene,
gonna
holy
say, and then
god!
you throw the biggest fucking wrench in here,
Uh,
and you bring in Jamie Lee Curtis's incredible performance
there were so
as the
many fucking
mom.
guest stars, bro.
Jesus,
Like, holy fuck!
you
I mean,
throughout that whole episode, guys, I was thinking Jamie Lee Curtis was going to go upstairs and off herself for
yeah.
Christmas. I really
At a
did.
certain point, yeah,
And
yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
then, man, like that whole episode, which by the way is my favorite episode of the season, might be one of my favorite episodes, like my top 10 episodes of television of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the final episode of the season,
Where you get the guy that smokes crack.
for her to come in, bro, for her to
Yeah.
come in, and you
Well,
have that moment with her
yeah.
and
The
and
the
um
husband,
and the
what's his name?
husband, and it's just like, oh my god, this woman's gonna be a big fucking thing in season 3. Like,
Well,
You
I
think so?
well,
yep,
you have, so the first season you have this basically chaos. You have
Yeah.
this chaos caused by John Bernthal's character
Death.
dying,
Yeah.
and the second season it's kind of like, okay, they're getting footing. Everybody's kind of has this growth. The third season is probably the breakdown of all that. That's
yeah,
probably what's coming.
yeah. The
Would you
dysfunction's about to get
classify?
worse. Yeah,
I'd say it would be a breakdown, and then just the checking to see if the bridges that they made in season 2 are sturdy enough to handle
Yeah.
that, and if they are
Mhm.
or aren't, that's how we end it. Because I don't know how many. I wouldn't mind seeing more seasons of this, but because they're long and short, they're cooking up something that's only going to be short, maybe 3 or 4
I think
seasons.
we got
at
a 3
most.
and 4. I think we got up to four seasons here. I think that's what how I see it in my brain. Just
I mean,
like
they
how
could just do one season and be like 8 episodes long. Because it what first season 8 episodes, second season 10, right?
I feel like we
yeah.
get to a
First was
point
8, this is 10. Yeah,
where the
Yeah.
bear, like they have to have the bear become a successful restaurant. It gets that Michelin star, and then Carmi rides off into the sunset. Basically, I feel like that might be how it goes, or it just goes into total fucking chaos and Carmi loses his mind.
You could
Yeah.
either or.
but like I said, man, I think this episode. I mean, this season's incredible. I love how
Yeah.
the development continues here. Carmi in general, man. Like you see a different Carmi. He's very vulnerable. He's with this woman who, she obviously really loves him, and
But
he kind of
he
just
still got that whole, like,
Well,
he still got that whole I gotta be like perfect
I
in
wanna
my
I wanna
business.
talk about that because that relationship of Claire and Carmi, someone made a good point to me, and I kind of picked up on it while I was watching. Claire isn't very like open to actually figuring out what's wrong with him, and more like I can fix him attitude. Uh, because like even with Sydney, those moments, because there's a battle of like people are like, oh, Claire deserves Carmi, or like they were good together, and then there are others who are like Sydney and Carmi are gonna fuck, or they're gonna be a thing, right? So you have those two groups.
I felt
To
more Sydney and
me,
Marcus, honestly.
yeah. I think Cindy and Mark is
I was feeling that until they were on that expo of like well, I guess it was be the last one when they grand opening, right? And Marcus is
yeah,
being like, Sydney, yo, I need you to check this out. And Sydney's like, no, no. And it's like, yo, Sydney, what the fuck? Because
yeah,
Marcus
yeah.
came out and I was like, I think Sydney saw him as like a, a brother of like, or like someone just a close friend and shit. Even though Marcus is like, because one, I've been in that whole scenario. And two, it's very adamant that like Sydney is that friendly type, but also if anything, she definitely has a type, and it's Carmi.
Yeah.
That might
But
be a whole deal too in season 3. Who knows? But
And
it's such a well written thing of like mystery where it's like it's up to people to decide who
But
they want. Who
and
to
she
be with
reveres
that.
Carmi just because of
Yeah.
Carmi's culinary prowess.
It
Yeah.
could be. It could be. It could
Yeah.
be an idolization, but actually meeting your idol and then getting to know them is two
Yeah.
separate things.
Yeah.
Because they spent some time now.
Well, sometimes you
Yeah.
never want to meet your idols because
Yeah.
they're
Well,
terrible.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it seems they were lucky with Carmi.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, bro?
But I don't think I agree with that assumption of Claire. I think that it's very. I think the show makes it known that Carmi is his own worst enemy.
That is
Does
true.
Claire necessarily have to fix him? No. Claire is here.
No, I'm not saying that Claire has to fix
But
him.
she's not doing
She
anything
gives off the
extra.
vibe. Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't.
She doesn't really know how to handle Carmi.
He doesn't know how to
Yeah,
handle it
kinda.
because, as vulnerable as Carmi is, he's still not letting these very,
But
important
also,
parts about him know.
it's a good distinction to tell. There's an episode where we can kind of see, or if you're like a psychologist and like that, like couples counselors and marriage counselors, they have that specific view on romance and love and whatnot between partners. There's an episode. I'm not that, but you can tell where it's like is Claire actually in love with Carmi since they were young, or is Claire in love with the idea of what Carmi can be or is in their head? Because it's been some time. They haven't talked in a while. A lot has changed between both of them. A lot has happened, at least on one side, from what we gather from the story, right? And we don't know she's cool. And every moment we see with them, it's like a weird. So, what are you thinking? Come on, let me in your head. And it's like, yes, she's trying to get to learn about him, but is it a thing of I thought you guys already grew up? Wouldn't you already know
Yeah.
completely? And
To
so,
me, I think both characters are holding a lot back.
Yeah.
100%.
There's
Everyone in this
that's-
show is holding something
Well,
back.
yeah,
Honestly.
as in,
Carmi
like,
is a very trusting person.
isn't
either.
as trusting, and Claire isn't as vulnerable as she should be with Carmi.
Could
And
be.
I think that's why that scene at the end in episode 10 is just as effective as it is. So Lisa's writing fan fictions.
I
in my
mean,
head canon, Marcus.
in my
and
head
Sydney.
No, I was with that. With like, are they gonna end up dating or something? But by the end, I was like, oh no, I guess not. But they were cool at the end, so I don't know.
But I Richie and Carmi having that big
Freezer
blow up
discussion,
freezer
yeah.
fight discussion.
Yeah,
That was a very pivotal scene
it was.
because Carmi can't let him have anything nice because he doesn't think he deserves it because he's just like his mother. And that mother at the end, she wants to go in there and be there for her son.
Okay, Donna.
And and she can't bring herself to enjoy that and to forgive herself for her past and just be like, my kids did this. So there's a definite parallel between those two characters.
And it's clear there's some bipolar shit happening with Donna, where it's like first there's
that's why I think that she's
a little bit of alcoholism thrown in the mix doesn't help.
I think that's why she's gonna be a big part of season 3 is for Carmi to be able to finally get past this thing that's holding him. There has to be a conversation with his mom, and there has to be that closure be made with his mom.
Not just him, the daughter too, because I mean,
Abby,
Sugar.
I'm sorry, Sugar.
Sugar. Because she's pregnant and she doesn't even want to tell her mom.
Your mom,
yeah. And then I love, like, as much as they were shitting on her husband, on Sugar's husband, he was sweet. He was genuinely trying to be there,
and he was the one to go out there to
kind of come on, Donna, they'll be fine. And it was like, and then the promising of like, okay, I won't tell them. Please don't make me not tell them, right? And then like him not actively telling, but like crying about it and shit. I was like, oh, you actually care about your wife, and like, it's like he's genuinely a good character, even though they were fucking.
Also, the big elephant in the room that they still in 2 seasons haven't come to terms with is John Bernthal's Mikey's death. Like none of them have still come to terms with that. Really,
you think so?
I don't think so.
I think at least the kitchen staff are like, fuck. Like, I guess they weren't at that level. They were, of course, we get in season 1 talk about like, yeah, we were in the kitchen together, we were making money, it was fine. He had his wacky ideas or whatever.
Well,
Um,
family wise, I don't think.
family, okay, yeah, the
Yeah.
family, hell no. Carmi's definitely still. We even was it season 1 or season 2 where he found the letter and Richie gave it to Carmi to read. End of season 1, right? I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let it rip and shit. And then I think, well, I mean, we talk with Richie's character in that one episode where it's like Terry, Chef Terry kind of comes out in the mix and it's like my
Terry.
father had this thing of like he used to say this phrase all the time, and then Richie's like, yeah, Mikey also had a thing. We also had a thing of letting it rip, he used to say and whatnot. And I think that episode kind of helped them also disclose that like shit, like we only have so much to do, right, and to be on this earth, like let's figure out how to not waste time about it.
And I think the growth of Richie's character is shown throughout this
100%.
season.
Yeah.
It's
Him taking
just
control,
so
bro. At the
yeah.
end, just finally being like, you know what? Him going into that one restaurant, like, what's it called? I'm here to just finish this shit because I don't really give a fuck about all this.
Yeah,
But
he's like,
And then
Carmi's just punishing me, is like, I
yeah,
don't really care, but then
and then realizing
but
like, oh no, Carmi sent me here because he believes in me and he does want me to be better.
mhm.
And
and then in that he actually, so some people get into jobs and they kind of do what they need to and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
And then he's like going above and beyond. He's going to pizza places and like getting these
Mhm.
Yeah.
people fucking pizzas.
And not
'Cause-
because it was like his job, is because he saw how much that guy, the head of whatever what is it, waiters or staff, like the walking staff, um he saw, he's like, do you enjoy cooking or whatever? It's like, no man, I actually don't. But he had his problems, he figured himself out, and he got that job. And he's like, I loved it. I get to bring people smiles. Same with the woman that was head. That also, by the way, I thought they were gonna hit it. Richie and her were gonna hit it off. I was like, oh
Nah.
shit. Nah, I feel like there was a little chemistry there, especially for someone that's divorced and has a kid. It's like
yeah, a little bit of chemistry problem.
there was a little bit of
Look,
chemistry.
She might
a
be
lot
a
of
little
ground
young,
that can
but-
be covered in season 3. If they don't cover that, I'm not gonna really give a shit. But
Yeah,
I'll say
no.
like there is room to maybe explore that in season 3.
Yeah,
But
because his
I-
divorce was a big thing in season 1.
I just like how they basically he finds his purpose of bringing
Yeah.
joy to people.
Of seeing,
Like these
yeah.
people spend their money and their time to come into our kitchen, our our
Yeah.
restaurant, and they choose us, and we should give them the
His
best
whole
experience we
reaction
can.
to the deep dish pizza, he was just like, "What?" Like he was like, "That's so fucking cool." And when he brings them out to be like,
Yeah.
"Manja, baby," and
Dude, yeah, he found his purpose of like, oh shit, maybe I do enjoy doing this, and
And
it's also seeing
those
people happy.
there are restaurants out there you go in and you keep
You go
going
for the
there.
experience, yeah.
You go
yeah.
there for the experience because they are that good at what
Mhm.
they do.
They are homely. They treat you as they treat you nice, and
Yeah.
I understand that if you have the money to go and waste and be like,
That's why
you
I go
kind of want to
Chick-fil-A.
feel something, not just fucking Chick-fil-A. Because
My
there are
pleasure.
some restaurants where it's like they overhype themselves, and I was like, yeah, here's a chocolate bar for fucking $7, right? Point is that
Oh, man.
episode was good, we
Yeah.
can tell that the distincts that Carmi hung around as chefs, because Carmi said that he pulled some strings to get him there, right? So I'm guessing
Yeah.
he was he was friends with Chef
Oh.
Terry or some shit.
Yeah.
And then Will Poulter's character in season 4, he was talking about how Carmi was like, he came in, Will Poulter wanted to be the best, but then Carmi came in and like showed him how it was actually done, and after that he was like tripping to keep up and whatnot. And then
Yeah.
like I figured out it was Carmi at the start, and it was like Carmi helps people improve themselves. They be the best version that they can of themselves, and I see that as we went throughout season 2.
But is that destroying Carmi because Carmi can't do that for himself?
Sometimes self-sacrifice is how do you say, projected by helping others and hope that they don't turn out like themselves.
And I think the title of the bear is a great for this because the bear
Yeah.
might end up eating him.
Yep. And I was gonna say, I love that when he was like in that moment, when he's like, it's finally getting to him all the pressure. Who's the person that he sees? His chef, his first
Mhm.
chef. Yep, the
Uh,
motherfucker who tore him down, who
Yep.
at his lowest, who tore him down.
which we see. I don't know if it was a thing of us reading the scene of him finally seeing that maybe he wasn't as a dick as he was, because we see him like being judgy. In one scene, someone crosses a walks across the screen, and we see that pan wipe where it's like really he's just waiting for his shit to arrive, right? And it's calm. It's not like as angry and judgmental as he looks. I don't
The
know if
press
that's a thing. If
it,
we,
it might
yeah,
be.
Yeah.
But what
Mm.
also might get to Carmi is let's be real. He was locked in that walk-in freezer for like most of the fucking
episode,
night.
yeah,
So he might feel like they didn't even need me to
Yeah.
fucking do
that
this.
could be a thing too. I also thought that too. I was like, oh shit, they're pretty well.
And that's what I feel like that's the vulnerability. That's the thing is like I open myself up to them. Is that them realizing like, okay, I learned everything from him because he opened himself up to me. Now
So
I
it's
just
like
don't need him. And like,
so
and that's
just
why
after
when
what
the chef arrives, what's it called? When the chef was showing up in that vision, I guess that's where I read it was like him being like, I opened myself up so much, and now look who it is who I'm projecting here is this dude. And it's reminding me like, fuck, maybe I'm not who I think I am, and maybe it's time for me to like become like him, be a
Yeah,
dick and be what's it called, self-centered and be so reserved.
and after watching Black Swan, he might get start looking around and be like, oh, is Sydney coming from my spot?
Yeah,
Is
Sydney coming from my
Marcus
spot.
is
Is Richie coming from
Richie
my
is
spot?
Richie
here's
coming
the
from
thing
my
though,
spot?
because of all the moments they have with individually, because I think in I think it was the first expo where with the online shit and all the food coming up, and then Marcus coming up with the hey chef, try this out, and then Carmen being like, "Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking like throwing it on the floor?" And then he later on we see him go taste that shit and be like, "Fuck, that's good." And then the whole cigarette outside is like, hey, it's all right, man. I'm sorry for what I did. Sorry,
Yeah,
chef. Uh, and then Sydney too, the vulnerability of him letting her choose the dishes. And then the table scene of like that whole we're fucked up people, and sometimes we can't help that shit, whatever. I forgot the exact conversation. I just remember the beautiful cinematography in that shit. um it is a point of I don't know if he's vulnerable and is afraid that people are gonna kick him out, or is he more afraid of just the absence of what he doesn't have, of like being what quote unquote what Mikey thought he was, where he still believes Mikey didn't want him in the kitchen, of like because he wasn't good enough and stuff. And then his mom too, that whole thing, that's a whole mess that you can't really put
yeah.
into
Yeah.
words. But I don't know. We'll definitely have to see season 3 to kind of divulge more into that. But I think he loves these guys enough to be like, I want you guys to not need me, to be at a point where you guys can strive, and I can just go fuck off. But that's my interpretation. I genuinely
It
don't
might
know.
end up that way. And
Yeah,
I just glad we got to see more of these kind of backstories of all these
hundred
individuals,
percent.
like Marcus's mother,
Mm-hmm.
Sydney's whole kind of life there with her mother's death,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And
her just trying to have approval from her father.
and
And
Oh yeah.
Abraham, and he's like, what's it called? What's going on there with his family and stuff?
yeah,
Abraham,
Which
the
one's that one?
immigrant dude, the immigrant,
Oh, okay.
the one who was like,
Okay.
yo, because I don't want things to change, and he's like, because change is scary to him, and it's like, yeah, man, of
Yeah.
course it is,
yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
and what's it called? And then Mama, love that. That's I was gonna say, what's your favorite moment from season 2? My favorite moment is Mama singing until the next teardrop falls from Freddie from
Freddy de la Cruz.
Freddie Fender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I need to rewatch that because I don't remember her singing.
love
But
that scene, bro.
you know, one of my favorite scenes of hers was her accepting the apron and being like, "Holy shit,
Yeah,
kind of like this shit." And also walking in is like, hey chef, could I do you have any extra knives I could take to class? I kind of forgot mine. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, chef, on the countertop. Comes back a minute later. He's like, uh, Jeff, this is your knife. And he's
Jeff.
like, yeah, I fucking love that, Jeff.
Jeff.
She comes back and it's like,
Jeffrey.
yeah, it's like, but this is your knife, and it's like, chef, for right now, yeah, it's yours now. And that
Yep.
whole acceptance of like, holy shit,
Yeah.
that's a good scene. But oh yeah, I remember what you mean with Abraham, the whole
Yeah.
Trump. I kind of wish we had one episode of him kind of divulging into his past, because there's some
Yeah.
shit where it's like he sees some shit where that's why he's kind of afraid for the class and all that.
Yeah, and the scene where Tina looks over and Ibrahim is not there.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I thought, and then she continues on. So I thought, I'm like, okay, that's a real growth in Tina, because to me, I think Tina would have quit before in season 1 had like
Oh,
everybody else
100%.
quit. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking. She found a love for it, and Sydney helping her kind of realize too of like the cooking stuff, and Sydney being that's great chef, and then Carmi also being like giving the knife. It's like they're uplifting her to where she's confident in what she's doing and knowing that she's doing right, and also it helps that she's getting recognition, which I think in the past she probably didn't get from Mikey like
No.
that. They were just in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, at least nobody got stabbed. Somebody was caught smoking crack, but
Hey, but that dude
That's
could
something
cut,
worse.
cut vegetables like no one
Yeah, he
else.
said it. Yeah, that it's like you see him with his
y'all
knife.
think he's
though?
gonna get? He got fired, right?
He
Or
got
y'all think-
fired.
He definitely
bro.
got
Ain't
fired.
no way.
I was worried a little bit because I thought
Contamination
Sydney was going to
rules.
end up smoking something. I'm like, okay, good. We can get
Yeah.
in there.
That whole also the Sydney looking for sous chefs or stages and shit. And then that one dude is like, when can I talk to the chef? And he's like, you are. He's like, oh, I'm like, oh my god, no, not the misogynist chef. And then we have the whole. So we're gonna need you almost every day, from 4:30 to 9. And she's like, heard chef, I'm there. And he's like, and then but now we figure out why he was like so jumpy.
Then she gets run off for trying to steal kitchen staff. That was
that was funny. She was that desperate though. I feel moments like that. But yeah, no,
but
man.
Brad, what's your favorite moment in season 2?
I gotta say, I think it's Carmi in the freezer and Richie. I think that's pivotal. That's pivotal. I think going in the next season.
I have my favorite moment too. That shit
What's up,
is,
Luis?
bro. The whole Marcus episode with Will Poulter, that vulnerability,
That was really good.
where it's not even, if you pay attention, the motions are slow. B-roll of them cooking, talking. No
But-
music, other than the in between scenes of change of time, right? And little to no noise of the kitchen, just the buzzing of the room, and those two guys kind of opening it up, even though they're only going to be together for, what was it, a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
think it's
But
like
but
something like that.
Luca's patience, like
Yeah.
I think that helped Marcus, because if Luca wasn't that patient, I think Marcus might.
And
not
that's a
continue.
thing of the whole tripping with, like, I knew I wasn't going to catch up to the new guy. I think Marcus knew, in order to, or he realized, in order to be to the level of Carmi, his counterpart of when they were in that school or whatever they were staging at, Carmi was not patient. He was like, he probably was on top of everything, like, okay, get the fuck out of my way, I don't have time for this shit. Where
Yeah.
Luca, he was good at cooking because he was patient, but that's not all you need, which is probably why he's in the bacon department, because you need exact measurements, you need patience, because sometimes it takes time. You need that whole, like, you're teaching someone new and all that, which I fucking love, in the subtlety of, like,
Yep.
he has his moments where he's like, yeah, your spot is over there, we start at 5, don't be late, come on, I'll teach you. Or like the whole do it Connor Coughlines, nope, do it again, try again. Those
And
whole
it's like
moments.
again and then again, but it's not
Yeah.
like there's no there's no anger. It's
Yeah.
just like, we're going
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
letting
this
you know
till we
you're
get it
kind of
right.
fucking up. Just try to fix yourself.
Yeah.
The misogynist chef, not one of Food Network's best series, especially when it premiered on Mother's Day. Shut the
Well,
fuck
I
up.
mean, that's essentially what Top Chefs is at some points.
A little bit.
But yeah, that episode, that whole episode and that whole kitchen interaction where they're opening up of like what they wanted to be before, I think that's favorite of the season.
All right, final verdict here, Luis, out of 10.
I gotta give it a solid 10 out of 10. That's like I haven't been in doubt in a TV show that has well written stories and characters and beautifully shot fucking scenes. Because whoever was EPing every episode had its own
Gaffin
unique touch.
DP and everything, bro.
Yeah, bro.
God
That's
damn.
like the perfect fucking crew there. I gotta give it 10
Yo.
out of 10. I love Supernatural. I love Teen Wolf from MTV, but those are just pleasure watches. Yeah,
Stuff that gives you life, man. Brad,
yeah.
final verdict.
10 out of 10. This is the best thing on
Yep.
TV.
Yep. And I'm going in with a nice 5. This is a fucking 10, the only 10 so far. Nothing have I've watched that's gotten a 10 this year. From this year, released this year.
Also,
One
we didn't
incredible
even bring
season.
up Maddie Matheson. So just
Maddie
add that
Oh
as
yeah,
an extra point.
I fucking love the stick of the only chef in the entire crew and cast
He's doing
not letting
plenty
him
work.
cook.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Nah, you're my plumber today, Maddie. Fucking love his voice and
You
his
gotta,
jokes.
and he never did fix the damn door.
Never did, bro. And
Mazel tov.
when that happened the first time about the door to the ice, the ice, the what's it called, walk-in freezer, I was like, okay. And they didn't like bring it up again. I was like, okay, this is gonna happen. Something's gonna
some
go on with
shit's
this.
gonna fuck up. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
foreshadowing. That's clear as day.
Chekhov's freezer.
Yeah, no, I knew something was gonna fuck up, but that shit. Yeah,
That was on the
Matter, bro.
Little salt bay.
He
on
came
there.
in clutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Could use
Yeah,
more
I love
salt,
Maddie.
no.
He's funny. He's also funny in real, like from his
Yeah.
social media and
YouTube?
shit. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's chill. I want to hang out with him, cook with him and shit. But
Yeah. One
Damn.
incredible season. And of course, that
Incredible
concludes
show.
our review of season 2 of The Bear. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back next week. Friday, we have Loki season 2, episode 5, Brad, or 4? 4. 4. 4.
4.
Sorry. Mine's doing weird shit.
Yeah, 4. It's 4.
4. Yeah,
I heard
episode
Miss
Yeah, we don't want to get
Sylvie-
ahead because there's only 6. Is there only 6 episodes?
No, 8.
There's 8. Oh, good.
Yeah.
in the season.
Yep. 8
That's good.
episodes of the season. And then on Sunday, Invincible season 1, as we get ready to talk
Oh,
about
I need
Invincible
to
season
Android.
2 when it premieres on the 12th
Of
And,
this, November.
of November 12th. Yeah. And then I heard what's called nice little rumors going around with the news saying that they already have season 3 planned out. It's about
Oh,
just
it's
making
not
this
even
shit.
planned out, bro. So the
done?
reason it took so long, yeah, they did season 2 and 3 together. So once season 2 ends, they don't have to wait as long to put.
Oh
post it
shit,
out
we
there for
getting that
season
shit soon too.
When did Invincible come out?
2021, 2020,
It has been
somewhere
long.
around there.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about season 1 next Sunday, and then after that we'll have the week after that we have Gen V, and then we start with our what's it called, Invisible season 2 reviews.
By the time you start
Moving-
Gen V, that's the final episode airing, or
Yeah, so
haven't watched.
the following week will be the last episode of GMV. So Sunday will be not this next Sunday, but the following Sunday will be the season review of Gen
Okay.
V. Since we've
so
been
I have
yeah.
like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week.
And the
Okay.
episodes are 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not
I'll
a
get
big
through
deal.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking fantastic show. I'm loving it. But
It's funny as shit.
yeah. Check us out on all our socials, nerdcore.com, nerdcore_ on Twitter, Instagram/threads at the nerdcore, patreon.com/nerdcore to get episodes live and early from the Nerdcore podcast. We're going to be doing Black Swan tomorrow. And then Thursday we have our Patreon mini pod. Wednesday we have our movie commentary of Hellraiser, 1987, the first Hellraiser film.
Join
To
us for
celebrate
that.
horror month here. And then Thursday mini pod we have to do Onibaba, a Japanese horror movie for you wonderful patrons. And then of course, Friday Loki, Sunday Invincible. We got a packed week coming to y'all. Lots of cool stuff gonna go down here. But of course, we would love to talk to you also. Talk to us in the comments, talk to us in Discord. Link is in the description below. But yeah, Luis will be here for Invincible season 1, right?
Yeah, it should be. I don't have anything
Yeah.
that's like adamant where I need to like immediate. I need emergency funds and whatnot. I think I should be covered.
Yeah.
So,
We watched
yeah.
that shit together, man. That shit was good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we watched
I had
it.
to sell it to you though. I was like, because I had watched it before, because I read the comics
Yeah.
up until I think Condemonium 1 or that big ass fucking huge one, because they had it in my middle school library.
Yeah.
And then I binged it, and then I was like, we live together, so I was like, yo, bro, you gotta, if you want something to watch, come watch this shit. Watched it every like Friday or so, or like one weekend we binged some shit like that where we ordered
We
pizza.
watched,
fucking
yeah, we
it.
watched Upload and we watched season,
Yeah,
Invincible
yeah,
season 1. Yeah,
yeah.
which Upload season 1, man, fucking fantastic.
That
Love
was a great
Upload
show.
season 1. Upload season
Yeah.
1, yeah. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here. And anybody want to plug something, or are y'all just gonna
Check
outta
out
here?
my YouTube channel. We need like 300 for monetization on my, so like
Go follow.
go follow Luigi
follow.
as you see here.
I'm trying to get Luis to let us come on.
To what? To
Let us come on.
I watch
I already
on,
played
but y'all
Uno,
fucking,
bro.
yeah, I already recorded Uno. You were, what was he doing, Brad?
I was doing something.
You were doing something
I was
because
probably
we
drunk.
needed a fourth. Yeah, I think that was it. I think you were drunk. I was like, that's even fucking perfect. I need a drunk person on this stream.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a drunk thing for like New Year's or some shit.
Well,
Who
we got
knows?
to do some of those Halloween.
Oh,
games.
I mean, this entire month has been nothing but scary games, even though I missed this past month. So
Yeah.
I'm already
been
sitting in
fun.
the dark anyway.
Alien Isolation, I got to the point where now I'm actually interacting with the fucking alien, and that shit.
Ooh.
At first, it was scary, and then I started getting annoyed because that bitch is smart. And Keon told me that it'll adapt to your play style. He wasn't lying, bro. I think after every death it adapts, and like it was a pain in the ass. It took me like an extra hour or two to get through a mission.
So it's like AI alien and just learns
I
from your
think
fucking
so,
mistakes.
bro. I'm not. I need to completely research the fact check it, but I know it checked. I was hiding in a locker. And the next time I hid, it got near it, and they gave me the prompt to like hold your breath and shit. I was like,
Ooh.
yeah, it got scary, bro. It was fun. It was fun. That was like scary jump scare and like you fucking not fucking up, but like, yeah, we'll see. More scary games to come.
Awesome.
Check that out.
The only thing I have to plug is patreon.com/thenerdcore.
I have that to plug too, and also my YouTube channel. And pray for me, y'all. I have like 7 videos I need to record.
Yeah.
Fuck.
At a certain point, you're gonna watch shit that you can't upload to YouTube. Which
It's just everything that was backed up, that from having to work on the thing I had to work on, and yeah, I fucking recorded one video and my fucking battery died. My fucking battery died. Or I would have sat there and done at least 3 of them motherfuckers, bro. So
you need to carry a dummy battery, bro.
I don't have it. I don't have dummy batteries,
into a
bro.
wall outlet or anything.
What's up?
Can't just plug it into a wall outlet or something.
Yeah, that
I
would be
have
the
a dummy.
dummy battery.
Okay.
I don't have one, bro. You buy me a dummy battery, Brad.
All right. Send me a link.
Okay. Well, thanks, Brad. But
They're actually cheap. They're like $6, bro.
Yeah. Bet.
yeah. Yeah, I gotta pay rent soon, so yeah.
Send me a link.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
All right.
we'll see you all tomorrow on Patreon, Tuesday for the public. Brad, let's get them the hell out of here.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being
The
the host
fuck
as
up our
always.
expo.
Thank you to Luis for joining us today. Thank you to Stacy in chat. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our patron supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And in this episode, I only got one thing to say. Let it rip. Young Yoda out.
Okay, Beyblade.
Said the R word or the F word in a minute.